Have you ever felt as though the world carried on without you? I remember the morning when I woke and realized that time itself had moved on, leaving me behind like a bookmark in a forgotten novel. The sun rose as it always did, but the faces I passed in the street looked right through me, as though I were a ghost drifting between them. I stood by the window, watching the city stir. Cars hummed like distant bees, and the sidewalks filled with hurrying feet. Yet no one slowed, no one paused to look my way. In that moment, I felt the weight of years settle on my shoulders, as heavy as the old oak armchair that creaked beneath me. I thought, have I become so small that the world can no longer see me? But in that silence, I discovered a secret. Being unseen taught me to truly look. I watched a child chase a leaf blown by the wind, her laughter soft as butterfly wings. I noticed the way the sun painted golden halos on aging rooftops. I began to listen for the stories hidden in everyday sounds. The distant bark of a dog, the soft clink of coffee cups in a quiet cafe, the whisper of wind weaving through telephone wires. Day by day, I learned that invisibility can be a kind gift. It gave me the freedom to observe without judgment, to understand lives unfolding around me with the clarity of a calm lake reflecting the world above. I saw a young man press his palm to a stray cat's fur, and in that gentle touch, I felt hope rising inside me. I heard the barista greet each customer with a warm word, as if sharing sunlight from her heart. One afternoon, I wandered into a park and found an empty bench beneath an old maple tree. Its leaves fluttered like emerald coins in a breeze. I sat there and closed my eyes, imagining the tree's long journey from a sapling to its proud, broad form. I felt the pulse of life in its trunk, steady and unhurried. It reminded me that time does not abandon us invisible. It flows around us, carrying us gently forward, root by root, breath by breath. I took a piece of chalk from my coat pocket and drew a simple spiral on the bench's wooden slat. It was a small mark, almost lost among cracks and knots. Yet to me, it felt as though I had left a piece of my own story etched into the world. Later, a little girl with pigtails and dirt-smudged knees traced the spiral with her finger. She smiled as if she had found a hidden treasure. In that smile, I realized what truly matters. We may slip beneath the notice of busy eyes, but our presence ripples outward in ways we cannot measure. A kind word, a patient gaze, a gentle gesture. These are seeds sown unseen, growing in hearts we may never meet. I understood then that being invisible is not absence. It is the quiet chance to connect without the weight of expectation, to offer wisdom like a soft echo in someone's day. As dusk draped the sky in lavender and rose, I rose from the bench and brushed off my coat. The world felt vast and welcoming once more. I carried home the memory of leaves dancing, the sound of laughter like distant bells, and the small spiral that whispered of my passing. And now I tell you this: when you feel forgotten, close your eyes and listen. The world speaks in gentle tones, in the rustle of grass, in the hush of falling rain, in a stranger's unexpected smile. You are here, and your light matters, even when it glows quietly. Time may sometimes forget us, but it never truly lets us go. In our stillness, we bloom,